All right, ladies. I'm really excited about specifically about today's session because I know the last time I was not here. Shout out to Sheridan for holding it down. So proud of her. So proud of her and her growth. But today, y'all, I wanted to, as you saw, I wanted to take a little bit of a break from our book for today. So we get a break. Now, why is that so exciting? Okay. Because I know some of y'all need to catch up. I know you do. I know. You ain't fooling me. I know. You're like, yeah, that's me. Not me.
Yes. I was like, it's me. I'm sis. I need to catch up. Thank you.
We're going to get it. It's okay. But what I wanted to do, you guys, we are elevating. Sky is like, me too. And Sharitha was like, yep, that'd be me. So you get an extra couple of weeks to catch up, but we are going to be done with this book really soon, you guys. And I'm so grateful. This book turned out, this is the wrong one. It looks exactly the same. This book turned out to be one of the best options that I could have possibly chosen. He had it under my notebook somewhere. I just had it in my hand. What is really going on? It turned out to be, there it is. I put it in my purse. One of the best options. Yes, you got the same version I have, Jamelia. You know why I love this thing so much, you guys? Does this not look like the old encyclopedias? I love this. That's why I'm so in love with it. So when I found Think and Grow Rich in that same time, I was like, oh, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. You know how you see the libraries, like wealthy people, why they have their libraries and the books are always like this. I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited about this. So yes, back in our library days. That is so true. Yes, Laskaya, you got to get Think and Grow Rich. This is a classic. You guys, this one is so much of a classic that I'm just studying it. Like I got no timeline. I literally just read a couple of pages every other day or two, and I'm just studying this. I think I'm gonna be a Bob Proctor like person and just study this book for the rest of my life. I think it's one of those kinds of books. So, but yeah, so I mean, we just were so fortunate. This book turned out great, but we're gonna take a break from this for today, and I cannot wait to show y'all this. Now, we are upgrading. We are getting better. One of the things that I absolutely love about the community is you guys seriously really connect in the community. Like, I could not have asked for a better group of people to keep one another uplifted, to constantly check on one another, and to really have community and fellowship. And that is huge, but we're going to take it up another notch. And so I'm going to share with y'all. Oh my goodness. All right, hold on. Okay, let me share my screen with you guys really quick. I know, right? Jamelia is like, drum roll. Hold on, be a cable. You guys, are you ready? This is our new app. Check it. Y'all see this? I'm really excited, okay? Thank you for your testimonials. They're all going on here. And so, all right. So this is our new app, okay? So the reason I'm so doggone excited is because it's going to take what we're doing to the next level, all right? So our sessions will be in the app, right? You guys, we will have sessions in the app, right? And so, for example, I haven't added everything in here right now. As you can see, this is just this. So the Welcome to the Inner Circle, for example, if I hit that, it's downloadable. You see that I can turn on the fact that it's downloadable, right? So it has to sync up, and now I can download it. And it is the original video, kind of where we started things, okay? So this is so cool. When you scroll down, there is the video that people can watch. So the recording,
what's going on, everybody,
will be available in the video or in the app. When you finish it, guess what? You'll always know I did finish it, because at the bottom, you see down here at the very bottom, can you guys see my cursor on the screen? At the very bottom, you see where it says complete. Guess what? Hit that complete button. once you actually finish it. So you'll be like, yep, I made sure I watched that one. So it helps you keep track of what you have actually accomplished and what you've done. Okay. The other thing is we're going to have community in here. So this community that we currently have on Telegram, we'll have it here, distraction free. So I'm really excited about how we'll be able to have a community. As you can see, it's intuitive, kind of social media like intuitive. The memberships, the members, the active members will be right in here. All right. And then of course you can actually communicate with various members. You can send me direct messages. You can send one another direct messages. That's super incredible and dope. You can add your own posts in here as well, text, pictures, the whole nine. It's really amazing. Okay. Now it gets better. This might be my favorite part of this system, in addition to the fact that we're going to have live videos actually in here, where one of the things that's amazing, yes, Sophia, you made it. Yes. One of the things that's amazing about this is because this is on your phone, this app can be on your tablet. This app can be, we look like I got stuck. This app can also be on your TV. You literally can screen share this to your television. You could look at it on your laptop, look at it on your computer, because there's a web-based version of the app as well, y'all. So if you're like, I want to watch it on the TV, you can do that. So for example, in our company, that several of us, the wealth community that we're a part of, whenever I'm watching some of the Zooms and things like that, I actually screen share them to our large screen TV in the living room and watch them on there. And so you can do those kinds of things. And I'm going to tell you in a minute why that's going to become real handy when I tell you about a new feature I'm adding for y'all. I'm so freaking hyped. Okay. So that's that part. Now, this might be one of my favorite parts. So far we have the Discover tab, which is where you get access to the app itself. Okay. Then we have the Learn tab. Now the Learn tab is what you just saw, where you saw me go in there, click a video. That's what we'll be putting. I'll be putting a lot of content. This is where you will actually come. And the cool thing is, listen, you open the app. If it's a time for us to have a power hour session, when you open the app, I'll just be live. You just press play and you pop right into the live video. Y'all, I think that's the most amazing thing, because you could be anywhere doing anything and you can hop on here, right? So I love that. And we're going to do some more things together. And I'm going to get to that in a minute. And so we've talked about what the community looks like. The community feels really natural because we're all accustomed to Facebook. We're all accustomed to Instagram. So it feels real natural, right? Now, of course, you can comment on a post. You can share, if you look down here at the bottom, you can share a picture, you can share a camera, video, different things like that. So that's always pretty amazing too. Now, one of my favorite features, are y'all ready? Okay, before I share this part, let me stop sharing for a second because y'all, I'm excited. Before I share this piece right here, okay. One of the things that I realized when we are in a community like this, it is really easy to get excited about the warm and fuzzy feeling you get here. The goal of this community is for you to become a six-figure woman internally, so it actually starts to appear externally. What does that mean? That means that your bank account shows it. That's what it means. And so it's so easy to get caught up in the warm and fuzzy because we have this beautiful, amazing community of women, right? That you can actually lose track of, am I doing the things that are also required in order for me to hit my goal? So one of my favorite parts in this app is we have tracking. Are y'all ready for this? Y'all, this right here, I was like, oh my God, the value, amazing. All right, so here's the piece that I'm most excited about. Down at the very bottom, we have something that says tracking. So when I hit tracking, guess what? You actually can monitor your progress of how you are doing with all of the things that you need to do to become your six-figure self. This was huge to me. Okay, so if you look at the very top, you see where it says minutes of meditation. Track how many minutes you meditate to keep track of your progress. Your goal is 60 minutes a week. So I would go in there and I would say, okay, cool. Today, I meditated so many minutes, but this is where you could actually track what you've done. You guys, this is huge. So the W, M, and Y. The W is for week, M, of course, month, Y is, of course, year. So what I would do is I would go in there and I would hit my plus, wrong one for you guys. Sorry, I'm looking at the other end of this, so you can't see it the way you would see it. And so what you would do is you would go in here and you click this button, and this is where you would add the number of hours. Because you're looking at it from my end, you're seeing what I see, which is a little different than what you see. But this is where you would click the button in there, okay? And you would actually say you put in 20 minutes if you meditated for 20 minutes. And so each week you'll see a total number of minutes that you've meditated. If you missed today, guess what? It's okay. You want to get better the next day, but now you actually can track what you're doing. One of the things that comes up, and you may not know this if this is not something that you deal with, but there are people in the community that do deal with anxiety. So now I want you guys to track it on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being zero anxiety at all, 10 being my anxiety is really high right now. Because if you can track it and monitor it, guess what? We can work through it. Get your body moving. Y'all, you know what this is, right? Y'all know this is Savers, right? Y'all know that's what we're looking at, is Savers. That's what we're looking at. Get your body moving, exercise. If it's 10 minutes, look at this. It says, track how many minutes you exercise. I'm supposed to say to monitor. I'm gonna have to go in there and fix that. To monitor your progress each week. Your goal is 10 minutes a day for a total of 70 minutes a week. So all you're gonna do, you're gonna click it and you're gonna put the number of minutes that you exercise that day. Look at that. Read a book for personal, business, financial, or spiritual development. The goal is at the bottom, you'll see your goal is 10 pages a day. What you do is you click it and you put how many pages you read that day. Write in your journal. I put the minimum amount of time for writing in your journal. You guys, it is 60 seconds a day. That's the goal. If you write in your journal for more than a minute a day, you're going to add that in there. For your daily affirmations, what you're going to do is track if you said them or not. So your goal is just to have 7 entries a week. And for that one, it's like 0 if I didn't do it, 1 if I did. Now, those are all of our savers. And I got something else that I'm going to share with you guys about savers that I'm so pumped about. Some of you will be able to participate. Some of you won't, but that's just kind of how time works. There's just not a lot we can do about that. But you'll have access to the recordings in the app. Okay. So now when we look at new prospects / connections, so one of the things that I want to make sure that we start doing is implementing something that I'm calling the 4M model. And I'll explain what that means. So 4M is because there are 4 specific things that we really need to focus on in order to actually walk into our 6-figure sales. The first M is our money mindset, right? The second M is, or the first M is our relationship with money. So it's money, mindset, methodology, and mentorship. I'm gonna say them again. Money, mindset, methodology, and mentorship. Okay. And this is an exclusive system that I have put together. So you're not going to find it online nowhere. This is Demita's 4M method. Okay. All right. So number 1, we're working on our money mindset, having a better relationship with money. You cannot be a 6-figure woman and have a piss poor relationship with money. It just does not work. That's something that has to happen. That's why it's one of our focuses, right? Number 2, our mindset is doing the head work and doing the heart work. That's what we've been focused on for the last couple of months while reading Psycho-Cybernetics. Number 3 is our methodology. Methodology includes the strategies that are so important that you must execute every day in order to actually start earning the income and the revenue that you want. There are things you must do. And then of course, mentorship, and that's this entire program. So if you look at the very bottom of the screen that I'm sharing, you'll see it says new prospects, new connections. For each one of you, that's going to be different based upon your results, your close rates, different things like that, things that I am going to teach you how to calculate. Okay. So when you look at new prospects / connections, it simply says, how many new prospects did you connect with today? And you're going to hit that, but you're going to hit that and you're going to put that number in there. And so your goal is for that number to never be 0. You have to have a minimum goal, right? A minimum goal. But I know everyone's goal is different based upon what your offers are, based upon what it is that you actually sell and promote, different things like that. And so I'm so pumped and excited. And then profile is what you would expect. It's your profile. So I'm so excited because you guys, I literally sat down and I've spent a lot of time over the last 24 hours. My phone went to sleep. I'm sorry, y'all. Over the last 24 hours really digging in and working on this because I wanted to have it as prepared as possible for you to actually look at. And I want to have this up and ready for you guys to actually log in this week. Okay. This literally, I am naming it and claiming it. It's the #1 coaching app for Christian women, home-based business owners who want to confidently earn 6 figures in revenue without neglecting themselves, their family, or feeling overwhelmed. Okay, that's what this app is. So what I'm gonna do really quick now is I'm gonna stop sharing, and I want to get some feedback from you guys. Yeah, no, Dad's coming to get you, son. Like, you're not supposed to be down here. It's not gonna work. Sorry, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, wait. My camera's on. Wait. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Wait. Let me turn on my camera. Hold on. It's not off yet, babe. Hold on. Let me mute. Okay, y'all, I'm terribly sorry. If you could have seen, I heard the gate in the kitchen come down, and if you could have seen the way this dude just ran down the steps, his dad was right behind them, but he don't have no clothes on, so we couldn't put that on camera. Okay, I would love some feedback from you guys, and then I have some more, some more news that I want to share. But I would like some feedback from you guys. Do me a favor. Can you unmute yourself and give me some feedback? How do you guys feel about this app and what you're seeing so far?
So far, I love it. It's huge. All the access, all the tools, everything that you put into it, the thought process behind it, the M's, the 4 M's. I thought that was huge. I got it all written down. I think it's huge. I love it.
Yes. Anybody else?
Yes. I think it is awesome. It is amazing. And what got me was when you said that we could put it on the TV, because I was looking at my Roku stick and I was thinking about the app before we got on here. And I was like, I wonder if I could do it on my TV. And then you said it.
Yes.
I'm super excited. This is awesome.
That is so good. All right. Anybody else? Anything?
Oh, yes. I'm so excited.
Where your video go?
Oh. When you turn yours off, I ran to get my chicken.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm so excited for the app, like to have it on the phone. I mean, Telegram is one thing, but there's like a ton of chats. So sometimes I go ghost because I'm like, oh, wait, too many messages. Let me go all the way to the. So I'm excited that it's exclusive, that we're going to be able to connect in there, and the tracking. I need that. I'm so excited. Yeah.
You know, when I was thinking, I was like, I need something like that. And I know that I use my tablet. I know that I have other things and various things that I'll use to track. But I thought, what if we can make it native inside this app? That would be incredible.
Changer.
I'm so excited that you guys are excited. So that was one of the big things. And so when I told you guys that the value was just going to increase and increase, that is precisely what I meant. So the next thing is this. I'm sorry, you guys, Jacob has his railroad track behind me. I just noticed it on the floor. Okay, so the next thing that I'm really excited about is what you've seen in there is all about savers. All right, you saw one piece that had to do with methodology, one piece. And that was how many, prospects or potential customers have you reached out to, new connections. We're going to work on more of those things. So it's just all native in the app. You can just go down the list and check. Bam, bam, bam. My goal is for the mindset work to take 1 hour a day at the most. 1 hour. Can you imagine what is possible over the next 365 days, if you just spend 1 hour on your mindset? That 1 hour is Savers, y'all. That's what Savers is. Savers is opening your mind so you can actually have that creative energy that flows. That's exactly what Savers does for us. Okay. So you guys are literally, I'm calling you the confident creative. Okay. Why? Because this program is going to help continue to build your confidence, right? And the reality is you are creating something. You may not feel like you're a creator, but you are, because you're made in the image of our creator. So that's what we do. We create, right? And so you may be the person that's creating a space for your tribe in the marketplace, whatever that is. You may be the person who literally is, creative when it comes to creating works of art, whether it be written, whether it be visual, whatever it is. But even if I want you to remember that that's not the only way that we create. Like, we create through the things that we provide to our tribe. So you literally are becoming this beautifully confident creator. And I want you to understand that what this app is going to do is continue to walk you through that process as long as you commit to opening it up every single day. Okay, it's going to be so huge. Now, the next thing that I'm excited about announcing is that, and I've been thinking about this for a while, and so now that we have a way for me to actually do it in a beautiful way, this is going to be perfect. So you know how we have our Savers program? I wanted to actually do it together, part of it, not all of it. So for example, our silent or meditation prayer, all that is part of the S in Savers, the first S, that part, doing that together, actually working on affirmations together, doing visualizations together, and the reading and writing portion together. Can you imagine coming together for 45 minutes to an hour, a couple of times a week, and doing it collectively as a group? Y'all, that's going to be powerful. And that is something that I'm adding to this program. So 2 times a week, we're going to do Monday, I'm going to do Friday. Now, everybody may not be available at the same times because, it kind of is what it is. It's going to be early. It's going to be 6 o'clock in the morning, early, right? And the reason is because so we can get it out of the way. But I know for our Eastern Standard Time, that's 7 o'clock. So I know it's not going to work for everybody, but this is a great thing. The recordings will always be available. And so if you need a little support or assistance getting Savers done, we're going to have some additional recordings available. That's huge. Let me tell you why it's huge. You guys, I listen to some of the same meditations over and over and over. Literally. I just added a brand new one today. Before today, I listened to the same 2 meditations over and over and over. Literally over and over. One of them is by Joe Dispenza. I've shared that with you guys in the group before. Another one is when we did the money frequency, when we did that for that weekend, the not affirmations, what is it called? The Bob Proctor's, what's around us? Abundance, his abundance meditation. Those are the 2 that I listen to over and over. So it's not odd to listen to the same types of meditation if they're effective for you over and over. So that's going to be available as well. And I'm really pumped up about doing that together, just taking some time, setting aside. I'm going to be doing it anyway. So you guys are free to join me. And that's something that we will also be doing together. What I wanted to do at this point was take some time. One, I want to let you guys know kind of what's upcoming. We're going to spend more time when we get through Psycho-Cybernetics. I'm going to figure out exactly how I'm going to make sure it's organized well, but we're going to spend some more time working on the methodology piece. Okay, the mentorship is kind of woven into our entire program, but we're going to spend some more time working on that methodology piece. So what does the strategy look like? What are the activities I should be doing for my specific business model in order for me to grow? And there are some things that are going to be constant for all of us, because we all need new customers, we all need new clients. And the reality is this, you guys, you are literally one belief away from your 6-figure self. You're one belief away, you're one client away, you're one customer away, you're one well-placed connection away, you're one offer away. You are close to your six-figure self. Like, you are there. It's a matter of continuing to do the work, because we don't know when that one actually occurs. Like, we don't know when that one thing happens. That's why you got to show up every single day, and you cannot miss a day. Okay, so we're going to put more of the methodology piece going forward. You're going to see some more of that. We're going to split the months up. So we're working on mindset, we're working on money, but we're also working on methodology. We're going to split it up. So we're not just focused on mindset, but do understand mindset literally is 90% of the process. That's why we spend so much time on mindset, because it is literally the biggest piece. Most of us think it's the strategy piece, but it's really not. Strategy is like 5%. Bob Proctor specifically says that 95% of what we do is mindset, 5% is strategy. But we all want the strategy. We don't realize we have to focus so much on the mindset. And the reason the mindset piece is so important is because we'll be afraid to do the things if our mindset's not right. When we really get our belief high, then we'll be comfortable doing the things, the strategies. Okay. So what I wanted to also do for the second half of today is I really wanted to get some input from you guys. Okay. What are some of the things? Now, of course, I can't guarantee everything, but what I want to do is get some ideas from you on what you also feel like you may need that falls under these categories of money, mindset, methodology, and mentorship. Okay. And I would love to get some feedback from you on what you feel like you would like to see, and see if it's possible for us to weave that into what we're doing. Okay. So any feedback from anybody, because this is an evolving program. And so we're co-creating it, which is exciting to me. All right. Oh my goodness, the dog startled me. We're co-creating it, which is exciting to me. So do you ladies have any, Laskaya, that's something I do outside of this community. One of the questions is, can we do the 21-day financial fast? That's actually a free program. That's not part of this community. Okay. So that's something that I do, that I share value outside of this. So keep a lookout for that, because I do believe that I'm going to do that again in January. So that's a great question. Okay. And it will literally just be on my YouTube channel, and you'll be able to follow along. Just go, make sure you grab your book, but I believe we're going to do that in January again. I'm going to lead one of those discussions again, because it seems to be insanely popular. Okay. All right. You guys can unmute yourselves, whatever it is that you like to do. Is there anything that you would like to see? Any feedback? What has worked really well for you? What are you enjoying? What would you like to see a little different? Like, this is the time to co-create with me. All right. So that's what I wanted to slow down today, so we actually could speed up in the right directions. What you got, ladies?
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Hey, Sophia.
Hey, y'all. You took my thought, Ms. Demita. I guess the energy, had to go from Illinois to Wisconsin. But hello, ladies. The minute I had already was thinking I was going to ask, can we do, you were talking about the part with the meditation that's going to be a little longer, 45 minutes, I think you said. And then you're going to say we're going to do it together. Now I'm just playing. But that's what I was going to ask, because it's so motivating. Like when you used to do the prayer at 5:30, I was thinking in my brain, can we get different ideas? Like, how does Sharitha probably do some of her silence, the meditation of prayer? Because sometimes it's hard to tap in,
Mm-hmm.
So I was just happy to hear that you kind of already was there. And I just like the app, because I'm sick of Telegram. I'm sick of WhatsApp, everybody bothering me. Things don't work, and it's too open to the public. So I like the privacy of the app.
Good stuff.
And Sky already said it. I was gonna reach out to you privately, but we all some ballers and seven-figure women. But I do want you already have it in the app though. The way you broke everything down the way we need it. Financial for me. So I just affirmed everything that is current bills that you got to survive with every day today. That's what I affirmed today, that we're going to be paid immediately, because I guess your energy, I'm so sick of it. I love it. But literally in my brain, I cannot be a six-figure woman. And so my monthly bills are paid in full and consistent. So I affirmed $100,000. I was just doing crazy faith, six-figure faith. And then I want my bills to be paid in full, but currently. So my issue is finances, staying consistent. And I was blessed. You
Mhm.
said I couldn't spend no money on no food, but guess what? I'm so happy and grateful now that money increasing. I'm so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantity through multiple sources of income. Multiple sources. So a multiple source blessed me with the $500 meal. I'm like, the meter gonna get me, but I ain't baddest.
So
So
let me give you
I didn't bat a food.
the background on this. Sophia actually got on my live and admitted that she spent like $280 a month on McDonald's, Wendy's, and Culver's. And I was like, that's nonsense. Stops like yesterday.
Yes.
You know what you could
So
do?
I noticed that in the summer, the meter, but I've been careful, but I didn't add up no more because I didn't want to see it. But and I do get food stamps. That just shows I don't ever be home. The Quest card still got money on it because we're never here. But I have been cooking lately. Ugh.
So one of the things that you said something and I needed to fix it. Dang
I'm
it.
sorry.
Hold on one second. What did you say? It's gone. If it comes back to me, I'll share it. So one of the things is when money, Sophia, I'll tell you now, money is going to be about a mindset shift. And it's crazy because I didn't understand that when I was really poor with it. I didn't understand that it was literally about me changing the way I thought about money. Money is a wonderful servant, but a horrible master. And if you don't know what's happening with your money is mastering you. And your responsibility is to be the master over every single dollar and dime that comes into your home. And so you have to literally, there are going to be some mindset shifts around money. And that's more of what we're going to dig into. The practical side of it comes with the 21-day financial fast. Like that's the practical side of it. How do I create a budget? How do I do those things? When we talk about money, it's going to be about mindset and how to multiply it. Okay, that's going to be part of it. So, but thank you for that feedback. And so we will definitely be doing more of the meditating and things like that together. Anybody else? What else you guys got for me? Really? Y'all making this easy.
Well, savers is definitely my favorite part. It definitely
You look amazing.
oh, thank you. It keeps me
My drapage like that. You look beautiful. Okay.
thank you. Yeah. The savers, it keeps me accountable, it keeps me motivated, it keeps me going. It gives me something to, I don't want to say something to do. It gives me purpose, I guess, as opposed to living off of yesterday. So today I'm up, I pray, I meditate, I read, I scrap, I exercise. This is what I do every morning before work. And you know, I love to tell people that. They be like, girl, I couldn't. I'll be like, you could if you chose to. That's all. Because it took me a while to do it. I was hitting that snooze like, man, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Until I got to the point where I'm like, girl, get up and do it. And so now I look forward to doing it. But I have to admit, I let the holiday get me all the way off track, y'all. All the way off track. And so I have to get to a point where the holiday does not deter me from what I'm doing. But I let the holiday get me all the way off. I ain't did nothing, okay? But I'm definitely on my grind tomorrow. On my grind. But yeah, y'all. I love the savers. I love the fact that everybody does it. I love the fact that everybody looks forward to doing it. And like, I just love this group, y'all. You know, y'all are so awesome. I love y'all so much.
Oh, awesome. We were shouting you out for holding it down the last time. So thank you again for moderating the discussion the last time. So grateful for you. So grateful. Thank you. Taking savers to the next level using the tracking part of the app, I think is going to be absolutely amazing. I really do. And as long as you're honest with yourself, it's truly about being able to track what you do. Only what you track will get better. If you don't track it, it's literally like out of sight, out of mind. So you have to track things. And one of the ways that I have been tracking is I have an app, a productivity app on my tablet. And so I literally have in here, okay, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And so I check each item of savers off that list. And so what I like about this is I'm actually going to put the amount of minutes in there, which is really helpful. Okay. I remember one of the things that I was going to say when Sophia was talking some of you guys are not familiar, but I've done live videos for years, literally years. Okay. And so I would always do motivational and inspirational videos. That's part of how I built my coaching business. That's how I found clients, or how clients found me. And one of the things that we would do is we had a prayer line where we prayed every weekday morning for like a year straight. And we would get up at either 5 or 5:30 every weekday morning, and we would actually pray together. So this is going to be a little different because it won't be at 5 a.m. It's actually going to be at 6 a.m. It will start with our meditation, our silence, our prayer. That's going to be our start. And then from there, we'll continue 2 times a week. So thank you guys so much for that feedback. Anything else, you guys? If you think of something when we get off of here, I want you to know that you can definitely send it to me. One of the best ways for me to see it is going to be via email, because just like Jamelia said, Telegram gets really busy. And so it's easy to miss some things in Telegram. So it gets busy. So this is my email address. If you look, when you get an email that lets you know, for example, when these power hour sessions are, it's coming from that email address. So if you think of something afterwards, please email it to me. Like, you know what, Zamita, I didn't think of it during the time, but one of the things that I think I would like to see if it's possible to incorporate in the program is this, because once again, we are co-creating. I want this to be a living organism, not just something stale. Like, it is growing as you are growing. I want you to imagine becoming a six-figure woman evolves into becoming a 7-figure woman. Like, imagine, like, it's evolving, y'all. Like, real talk, you're getting better. So as you get better, guess what? The program got to get better, right? So that's one thing. Now, anything else that anybody can think of before I slide onto something else that I want to share with you guys? Okay. One of the things that I am working on that will not happen this year, it won't be this year, but I am working on for 2022, hopefully early 2022, is an actual affiliate program. I'm so excited. Like, I'm so freaking pumped up about all things becoming a 6-figure woman. So when I say we have some ideas, and I got to talk to our tax accountant to get, so because everything has to be done correctly and in order, but that is something that we are working on. So imagine, like, literally you just shared it with somebody. I've done this so many times. I remember when one of the particular email marketing softwares that I would use, and people would ask me what I was using, and I would share it with them, and I would get paid every single month that they paid that subscription fee, every single month. And I think about how every time it seems like Sophia gets on live on Facebook, if she sees my name pop up, she's like, y'all got to get in becoming a 6-figure woman. Like, every time she sees my name pop up on her live. Well, what would be amazing what if she said that somebody listened, and because she had a referral link, she actually received some type of compensation from it. So that is something that we're working on at the start of the new year. I'm really pumped about that, because you guys are amazing. And believe it or not, you guys are literally what's the right word? You guys are the inaugural group. Like, you're the first group of women to have ever gone through this program. So thank you for trusting me. This is honestly one of the best programs I've ever had. And I think that's because I'm getting better, and because I focus on getting better, I can provide more value for you, and to you. So I'm pumped about the app. We will be picking up with Psycho Cybernetics in December. Any questions or anything for me, y'all? Like, y'all like extra quiet, extra. Sophia, can I get a paycheck? You're so funny. Okay, let me see real quick. Hold on. Today is the 28th. I'm looking at the calendar for December, and I should be able to tell you 9 times out of 10. It's the day after Christmas. I got to figure out what our dates are going to be for next month, because it would normally be December 12th and December 26th. But that's literally the day after Christmas, which 9 times out of 10 won't bother me. But we're gonna see. I thought I would be able to give you the exact dates for next month right now, but let me figure those out because of the holiday. And I really don't have anything else for today. When we pick back up, I believe we pick up on, is it chapter 8 or chapter 10? Is that what we pick up at, y'all? Chapter 10 and 11, I believe is where we're going to pick up at. So if you are behind in the book, okay, you got a couple of weeks to get caught up with us. Our next chapters that we review are chapters 10 and 11, and we're almost done with the book. We literally have, let's see, we have 6 chapters left total, 10 through 15. So we got 3 more conversations in this book, and then we're on to the next one. Laskaya said, good, not far behind, not as far as I thought. Nope. And this book is not hard to read. It's one of those books that you want to underline everything in it, like literally everything in it. But this is one of those books that I know you have to study. I'm gonna end up going over this book with some people who are going to be new to this, to the community. They need this book. This book is too important. It's one I have to revisit often. But I think that's it for now, you guys. And I'm working on what we're going to dig into in the new year. I just started reading this, Atomic Habits. In the last couple of weeks, I've been fortunate enough to read through several books, but I just started reading this one this weekend. Okay. And so I don't know. It may be something we look at in the new year. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay. If there's nothing else for us, you guys, or nothing else for me, you guys, that is it for today. That is it. That is all. I really wanted to introduce you to the app, let you know what was coming up on the horizon, and actually let you know the value that we're adding to the community, and let people know they got a little bit of time to catch up on this reading. You got a couple weeks, but that's it. We're not slowing down after that, y'all. We're going to get through this book. We're reading this bad boy for a couple months. We're going to make it through. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much just for everything. I love this. I love this group. Not like this group. I love this group. And I'm so grateful to God for becoming a 6-figure woman. You guys truly, and when I say this, I mean it, you make me a better version of myself because I don't have a choice but to level up because I can't bring y'all no junk. So you literally make me get better every single day. Every single day. I'm on here like, oh my God, okay, what else can I bring to them? They need this information. Like I have this ridiculous, voracious appetite because I want you guys to win at such a high level. The next set of testimonials that I'm looking for is for somebody to say, I did it. I hit my 6 figures because I stuck to it and I did the things. And I understand that that takes a little bit of time. It's not something that takes a week, right? It's something that takes a little bit of time, but it is so doable. It is so possible. Y'all got this. We've got this. And I promise, I'm so grateful for y'all. Like I cannot say it enough. So thank you, thank you, thank you.